Ladies and gentlemen, United Rogue Overwatch fans alike, welcome to this casting of the Stormbringer and the Ultimate Maiden, the man with all the maidens, Mr. Godapart XD. Now tonight we got a playoff game between Vancouver and the Hawaiian people themselves, sponsored by Moana themselves as well, Maui. Now Storm, this is our first time casting together. It's going to be a very unfortunate experience. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. I've been chilling most of the day, watched some baseball, had some mac and cheese for dinner. I'm chilling.
You are such a nerd, dog.
Man.
Anyway, so of course there will be no coin flip tonight as we are officially in playoffs. It's going to go off a seeding. Now, let's take
a funny story. We weren't aware, or we didn't realize about coin flip not happening. I think I lost every single coin flip for LVT until that one, the one that didn't matter. I was so mad. I could not believe it.
Well, that sounds like a storm diff. But getting back to the game itself, we have Doge on the tank, and he's been a force to reckon with all season. Of course, he is going against perhaps what they call Emerald Jesus and Andrew tonight on that tank roll. I think what it's going to come down to between these two teams is a matter of flexibility. I think Doge is very flexible when it comes to the matter. And we know that Andrew has a weakness for the Sigma male. So I think that's going to be a very, very hard counter to Andrew. But of course, you can't count out this cool light duo. Neither can you count out my boy, Mr. Spade, 007, XD RAR. And I guess Mal? That's a no on our recoils on DPS tonight. That's a weird combo.
Interesting for sure.
And it looks like we're going to Lijiang Tower as our first match. The classic. It's one of my favorite maps.
Going back to the tank matchup, though, Andrew has shown a Ramatra this season. So against the Sigma, that could be the answer, but I don't think he's gonna find the D.Va to be a go-to tank as much, just due to Doge's specialty on the Zarya. He has three main tanks: Zarya, D.Va, Sigma.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the three
here's
he
the thing,
plays,
right? Here's the thing. We've seen this matchup play out before. Andrew can play the D.Va into Doge's Zarya. In fact, it was so prevalent on Rialto that Doge had to swap to the D.Va to fight off Andrew. And even then, that was a very close matchup. The 3-1 does not tell the story.
Oh, man. I casted that one. I remember that now. That was chills. That Rialto match was so good. It went so crazy.
I'm telling you,
I want to see more of that.
This is going to be a dogfight to fight NYI in the playoffs. You know, I had to give myself a self-insert there because I got to feel good about myself. But, yeah, they drafted me in last minute to come commentate alongside this bozo as we're awaiting any roster changes. Now, Storm, I think when it comes to the support backline, we have an even matchup. I think Mensa is a force to be reckoned with. I've scrimmed against her. I think it's her. And let's just say they were cooking. They were nailing those kunais. I mean, they were on those Crystal Bird hours. I mean, Crystal was taking off heads last night. Oh, man.
Yeah.
My DPS were kind of getting cooked a little.
One of her strong suits is those kunai for sure.
I mean, she killed 4 people last night. On Helios.
I mean, yeah. No, now she went crazy on that map.
We have the official roster coming in for Maui now with Doge on the tank, that guy, my boy, Mr. Spade 007, the secret agent himself, the secret agent Slam. We got the Kalaho, and we got Mordecai Supreme on the Lucio.
Shout
outs to Call-a-ho, not Calaho. What the heck's a Calaho? We're calling hoes. But anyway, of course, we got I don't think the Vancouver lineup is going to change from this. I think it's
yeah.
You have your Andrew Cool main line along with the Light as the like supporting cast of that's your main three right there.
I also don't see Pizza in the thing, so I think this might be their roster for the entire thing. I don't think there's going to be any switches at all, really, unless they swap Cool and Andrew, which we have seen, to be fair.
We have seen it. They played it against me. I think
Cool on a Doomfist.
Don't get me started. I still got PTSD, Vietnam type flashbacks from that match. I mean, they forced me on Winston, dog. I am not a dive tank by any means.
Yeah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Winston.
But of course, you see they're spotting the China #1 tag tonight.
True.
I think
they are all China. I think they've been all China all season. And Maui on the Maui.
We got the Chinese versus the Mauians. But looking at it, we're waiting now for bans on both ends. Now, when it comes down to the roster, I think this is going to be an even matchup. I think this is going to be a very even matchup. Though? You're asking me who I think it benefits?
Where are the bands going? Where do you think they're going to go with these bands? Like, what do you think the strategies are here?
Well, we got the first band coming in. I didn't see it coming, but Kiriko being
that definitely wasn't on my radar, but
honestly, it makes sense though. Mensa has a good Kiri, Chelsea has a good Kiri, so
but
the girls aren't going to be playing Kiri tonight. We got no girl gaming without that Kiri.
That's a really early Kiri ban. If they see it as that much of a
and then we got the Symmetra ban. I like that. I think both bans are good. If I had to say who wins this map, though, I think Vancouver's specialty is especially on those dive maps, those long range maps, etc. I think that Maui's specialties, those close quarter brawls, they want to get into it. But I also think those poke maps, like Havana, would be good for Doge.
True.
I think it's going to come down to a matter of who can kill whose backline first. That's going to be the real kicker.
Mort is definitely a tough customer as far as, securing a kill on, because
I love Mordecai.
His Lucio movement's pretty crisp.
Listen, I love Mordecai Supreme like I love a hole in the head. But I think when it comes to Mort, it's... Sometimes he's amazing on that Lucio, but other times he becomes a Reddit Lucio.
He becomes a Reddit Lucio and feeds.
And then he's like in the back line, pushing by himself. And then he's getting cooked. And I mean, not regular cooked. I mean, like cooked like an overdone steak at a Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
It's like chewy, unedible, But getting back to the game, let's see what comps both of these teams are going to run out on. I think we can kind of guess what they're going to do a little bit. I can see Doge rolling out on the Zarya to start.
Good call.
My lips to God's ears, apparently. But here we go. We got the Kalaho Mort backline. I do like the Juno on a healing comp. They kind of complement each other. You got Doge running the Zarya. You got that guy on the Cassidy, which that's a new one. And getting back to Vancouver, they have the Andrew Diva, the signature Diva, the May, and that healing comp. I don't know. I just don't like more. I'm not a fan. But anyway,
I mean, I feel like a lot of people share that sentiment.
Getting into the game now, it seems like Vancouver taking point presence first.
Yeah,
that's one bubble down. Doge's charged.
The
wall is up. Great wall of China. Andrew looking for the pick early, but Mensa down for the count.
Uh-oh. Andrew getting really low, though.
Andrew D-Mac. This is not good for Vancouver. They gotta...
Oh, that's a really big wall from
Light getting... Oh, Vancouver. Vancouver with two good picks there. This fight is easily flippable. They just have to get back in. As now one bubble being used onto that guy. That guy. My nephew is dead. My nephew died to a Moira orb. We're throwing in these streets. Anyway. Andrew's back with the mech. Mr. Spade 007 picking off Cool. Get him with the secret agent slam. As now
Andrew's
Vancouver set up on the point.
Light's definitely been really good on this
Light's
on this
got
map before as he walls off Zarya.
Oh yes, you have to. Doge running low. Doge is dead.
Oi!
That is a huge pick
Light.
early on, and now they're looking for the Kalaho. The Kalaho is in danger, and we call on the hose because she's dead, or he's dead rather.
Down she goes.
And Mordecai Supreme going low. Mordecai Supreme won, but that guy, he's not that guy, pal. He's not that guy.
Stagger.
Now, what do you think?
Vancouver.
What do you think Maui's got to do to get back into this matchup? So far, 37% on the clock.
It's rough. They don't have ultimates either. They just really haven't done much damage. Like they had that first little bit, but it didn't really carry over. They need to find a way to get some ult charge at the very least.
And you can see that Moira from Mensa just pressing them from behind, forcing out stuff. Dragon's coming out now. Cool looking for that zoner. And that guy, my nephew just got cooked again.
Well, they were looking for a little.
What's going on here? The wall's out. Not getting anybody. The three are separated. They're looking to contest point though. If they're gonna go, they have to go now. The freeze is out. Orbit is out. But the nano coming out. Mensa's down. This is a lot of ults being used here. Andrew picking off Doge. Light going down. That guy and the Ana still up. And I think this might be a Maui fight win.
And they stagger the D.Va real hard, too. That's rough.
It looks like they're trying to get back in. No, I have a get out here.
Yeah.
You got time to recontest this. You have a one-fight victory here. No need to stress for a fight win here. Just take your time, play your pace, and continue with your strategy, I think is the play here.
Yeah, Light almost had a really good wall on that grab. Oh, but that's an early pick.
I guess the strip club is calling the hose because they're down 2. Mr. Spade 007.
And Bagel low too. That's a big ulti from Mensa.
Mensa just...
Wait, the Moira?
Mensa just cooked. This Moira slander I'm on have to end right here.
Never got that Moira again.
And Doge is... Doge is off the map, guys.
Yeah, that was that. He just realized it was it.
That's point 1, going for Vancouver. The Hoover Vacuums are in full display as Vancouver taking the first point.
Mensa might be listening to the stream. Listen to the Moira slander.
Listen, I cook everybody equally, Mensa. Don't feel too bad. Anyway, I cook Storm on a day-by-day basis. Anytime I see him, he gets cooked.
Yeah,
and then they cook me back in my own chat. Like, you don't understand how bad I got cooked today, dog. I swear, Astro all season been like, yo, I gotta carry this old
the entire season.
I gotta carry this old beast, man. I'm like, what? I ain't even that big, yo. Anyway, getting back to the game. Andrew looking to keep the D.Va.
Shouts the Garden.
All right, here we go. The Pharah is a good pick here. I think the Pharah could put a lot of pressure with the Mercy pocket. Mercy. Gotta love Mercy. And now Doge looking to push in. That guy taking out Light. Light is down. It's a 4v5 right now. Fade getting forced. And Vancouver having to get forced out here. That guy looking for a flank around. Andrew forcing him out, though.
They're really good angles from that guy so far on the Pharah. Putting a lot of pressure here.
Oh, 100%. But now for... Ooh, cool.
It's domed.
How does a Pharah kill a... Oh, Andrew
big
might
res,
be cooked
though.
Here.
Big bubble.
Andrew's cooked here. He's gotta pick it up. Doge, that's a huge trade for a mech.
Though.
And they don't have res. They don't have res at all. This is a Alaho going down. Andrew's low. He's gotta stabilize here. Point getting flipped as Mr. Spade 007 getting forced out along with his patent, Mordecai Supreme.
Yeah, I feel for that guy. There were a lot of people low in there. He wanted those kills, but stayed in for just a little bit too long and fell for it.
Don't feel bad for my nephew. Don't feel bad for my nephew. Only I get to feel bad for Neff. All right, and now Andrew holding that point contest. You can see they're coming up on 2 very...
Oh, what a shot!
Wow.
Out of mid-air with the snow cone.
How did Light hit the snow cone from that far and the red's coming out? Kalaho low. Kalaho's really low. Mr. Spade 007 getting picked. Mensa getting picked. Big trades coming out here, and watch that barrage coming out. Doge is down. That guy just needs to get out. Andrew needs a... He's got the mercy. That's a big stagger. And that guy is one. That guy is dead.
Too.
Oh. It looks like Vancouver did their homework.
True. Andrew got a cheeky little boop kill on the Bagel on bridge with Diva boosters.
If I am Doge right now, I'm setting up for the Houston special. Try to get in there as much as you can. Set up for that grab barrage. The Houston special. We saw that all last season from beatdowns and marked up. And now that guy going low. That guy might get cooked. Oh, no. That guy's cooked. And they can't res him, I don't think. Andrew.
Oh, but Andrew fell off the map.
What? Well, that's going in the fail of the week compilation. Anyway, the wall is up. Doge is coming in.
And you can grab here if you're Doge. There's no DM.
That was a waste of a grab, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that it didn't get the result that you need, but that's still 2 big ults to be down. You don't want to be down grab like that.
Yeah. Especially when Vancouver has 4 of their ultis up.
That's looking scary. And we're in 1-fight territory. Maybe 2 fights. Shout out to my boy, the Biscuit Man, real fast. The Pharah going low. One bubble being used. And Andrew's looking for that opening. The zoner's out. The zoner's out. The freeze is out. The bomb is out.
Oh, no.
Oh, looking for Doge's low. Oh, the barrage is out. Everything. We're hitting Q.
Andrew falling
Ladies
super
and
low.
gentlemen, we're hitting Q. And,
wow. 3 ultis out from Vancouver, and they couldn't win the fight.
Well, that's all thanks to the kiting and, like, the point presence right there. I think Maui did a very good job at handling that ult barrage. And now both teams are getting to around that 1-fight territory.
That guy needs to be very careful, though. He doesn't want to get picked first.
Andrew wants to be careful. He doesn't get DMAC'd here. Chelsea going down early. They trade for that guy.
Gets traded, though, but...
Cool is looking like a cool Chiquita, but they're down 3. Bagel getting rezzed. Mr. Spade 007 back in the fight. What can he do? Never mind, the Kalaho is seeing the spawn room doors.
They do get to overtime, though. Now they need to live.
Oh, wait a minute. If they can get these staggers, it's huge. They just have the whole point here. And 8 out by Mensa, 2 anti.
That's really scary.
They have to push this. They have to push this hard. They have to push this aggressive. That guy's in.
They have to get in there. They do end up getting in there.
That guy is right.
Cool falling really low.
Ooh, that guy got
Mensa. Doge has a grab.
Is out. Wait a minute. Big fights here. Chelsea just needs to stay with Andrew, but
Doge
Andrew...
Doge 100 charge. He's cooking.
Oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, I don't think the chef is cooking. The chef has been burnt. The chef has been burnt. Get Gordon Ramsay in here. The food is overcooked. We're going to 1-1.
What a turnaround from Maui there.
I'm
Doge
telling
with a
you,
huge grab. Got it just on time.
Oh, yes. Listen, both teams are so evenly matched. It's a very hard match to call because of that. The fact that Andrew is playing this diva into the Zarya and cooking, that tells you everything that you need to know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But don't let Doge get to that 100 charge, because when he does, you know, it's terrifying. As is every Zarya. Especially when there's diva on the screen. Can't protect your team.
Here we go. Both teams looking to take that control center very early on. I think this will benefit Doge here more, though.
Oh, Mort on the Alari. That's an interesting pick.
In. I don't know. And you can tell Vancouver is looking to just blow up Doge. That's their strategy.
But if the risky part is if they fail at the strategy, he gets to 100 charge and then.
But that guy getting cool, that's big.
Apart.
And of course, that guy's gonna try to mitigate the Bastion, which is very smart play here. Light going down. Mort going low. I think this fight is going handily to Maui. They just need to get out and regroup.
Yeah, and that risk reward factor with the blow up comp against the
no mech, that's bad. That's real bad.
Oh, that's really bad. Andrew hard staggered.
And look at the alt economy right now. Doge is close to a grab.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Vancouver, but they can pull it back. They just need to reset and lock it back in. Andrew on the Ramatra.
I think the Ramattra will play a lot better here. Ramattra and Tazaria is a lot better of a matchup.
Oh, that's a huge slow.
That's a huge slow. And you see what I mean? The slow definitely will pay dividends here. Mr. Spade 007 going low. The Genji's low. The slow coming out. That guy is low. They're popping the Sojourn ult. The railgun. Mr. Spade low. Mr. Spade is dead. That guy is low. Those are big staggers.
Yeah.
And now if I am Andrew, I'm taking as much space as I can. Prevent them from walking in. And you might just have a fight win here. Beyond that, you might just have a win in general here.
Yep. It's 1-1, so...
As now, you could see Mort coming close to that Alari ult.
But this does open up a huge grab for Doge, now that the D.Va's not here.
Wait a minute.
And here comes a Blade!
The Blade is big. Here we go. Like I said, both teams evenly matched. Light just needs to die on point here. And now they still have that Alari ult. That Face the Sunrise is gonna be huge.
It's gonna be terrifying because again, no D.Va means no eat.
We haven't seen that this season, I don't think. I haven't seen an Alari played once.
Now that you mention it, not an Emerald. I don't think we've seen it.
And now that guy going down.
That guy falls really early.
They need to get Mr. Spade off that off angle right now.
Oh.
I don't think they can hit much, though. Bagel is down. My son, Mr. Spade, is throwing.
Oh, but...
the Ramatra all coming out to fight the Nano. Nano Zar going low. Nano Zar dead.
Yeah, you want that Nano back.
Andrew just needs to take the space. I mean, giving them the chance to walk in, especially with Control Center, not a good idea.
Yeah, but it's a little scary here with that early stagger. You have the Genji pushed up, and well, it might not be that big of a threat.
Oh, that guy's a little overextended. That guy could die.
Yeah,
here.
He's in. Oh, but a big bubble.
The freeze is out though.
Oh, it's a little short.
Doge is dead. That's
still
bad.
Dies.
Now, if you can get that guy stagger right here, maybe not.
Another good shot from Light. This guy is on it right now.
That Light has been on a perk. This man texted me last night. He's like, "Oh, I'm throwing." Right. If this is throwing, I don't know what throwing is. Like, no deflect early from the Genji now. No anti-nade. The rotating Control Center. Welcome to orbit. Oh,
that guy falls early again. Doge super low. Oh, but Light falls.
Mr. Spade 007's in.
Not much healing.
This fight's going to go to Vancouver handily right here.
Cool.
They just controlled the space too good. Doge is dead.
Cool little 4K. Here.
And this map, handily, going to Vancouver.
Yeah, that was a... You know, they Maui put up a fight, but Vancouver in the end able to
the Canadians are cooking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is a whole revamped Vancouver. Ever since they got Mensa, they've been on Demon Time after 9. I can't say the rest live on stream, but you know what that means. And now...
You cannot say that. Not the rest
in this playoff schmayoff, you gotta wonder how Maui is gonna come right back.
I wonder if we're Oh,
wait a minute. One of them going missing like my dad. Mensa needing a restart.
Mensa's restarting it would be.
All right. Well,
I wonder
in that meantime, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'm pulling a cake. I'll be right back because I'm gonna go bake.
This guy. I'm wondering if they're gonna pull out the Rialto. We'll see though. How's it going, chat? Hope y'all are having a good day.
All right, I'm back.
I was fast.
Well, yeah, I had my. I came right home. I came right home and like, I had my Celsius energy drinks. I had my Doritos and stuff ready to watch this game. You know, I went to the supermarket. I was cooking. And then like I hear a message from the Angels, like also known as Andrew. He's like, "We need a caster." I'm like, "Well, as editing director, I better step in." Like Madonna, he needed a prayer, and I was there.
Yep, he was. He showed up.
Unfortunately, I got a cast with you. I miss my maidenless friend, the Biscuit Man.
Man, you called me
He's
maidenless
currently
anyway.
watching this game. He is maidenless. But you know what?
You called
are
me
too.
maidenless. Don't think
You
I
are
didn't see
too.
that.
Well, you know what? Facts are facts. Fiction is fiction. I ain't speaking no fiction. Anyway, you know what? I'm maidenless too. We're all maidenless. That's okay. But anyway, we're waiting on the map pick. If you're Maui, how are you responding?
I wonder when they pull out the Rialto, because I feel like we're going to see Rialto at some point. Because it worked pretty well for them last time. They almost had it, and I feel like if they got more practice on it, they could really turn that into a great map for them.
Honestly, I think the Rialto could work. I would go Havana. Nunana.
Interesting.
I think the Havana would favor Dojo a lot more and would limit more of Andrew's skill set. Especially with second point and first point Havana with the long sight lines. I think it puts Vancouver at a disadvantage. And as much as I love my Canadians, I want a game 5. True. So, you know what? If I had to go Hawaiian versus Canada, and I guess add China to that mix, you know, we got a triple threat for the ages.
We do.
You know, we went to Vegas last night. We went to Havana last night. We were all over the place, man. The HQs were partying.
We were having fun.
We were having fun.
We were having a fantastic time.
Oh, wow. Define fantastic. I was having anxiety. I was having an anxiety attack all last night. I was like, yeah.
I mean, hey, man.
I've never made a playoff.
There's always a little bit of anxiety when you're heading to Vegas.
Well, you know what? Yeah.
It's always a gamble.
When you got I thought that was Louisville. I'd rather gamble in Louisville. You cheap Power Rangers. Listen, I love me some Dino Rangers as much as the next guy. I love the Megasaur. I think that's what they called it. But listen, those dinos. The dinos were scary, man. And you know, I asked for an honorable match last night. You know what you gave me? A Bastion junk. You know what? I hate to say
I could not control the actions of my teammates.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna just say it how it is. You a piece of shit for that.
Yeah, you got us back going really Sombra Tracer last game.
I don't care if you got to limit my talk for like a month. You a piece of shit for that.
you played Sombra Tracer on us last night.
You know what? It's like better than Bastion and freaking.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You know how much times Buns trapped me last night? It was like Babe Ruth missing every shot. I couldn't hit my hammer. I had to solo shatter you just for ego points to keep my mental.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. But they proceeded to completely lose every single ego and aura point you had when you missed 2 straight.
Hold on, I can explain myself. We're going to Scrims Row too. That's irony. Let me explain myself. I had like a ping spike every time I went to go charge you. So the one time I had you in Nano, and I overshot it. I was so
in your defense, the first one was like I was confused as to how I didn't die. I pinned because I thought I needed to live.
Die. I was crying.
Just,
my face hurts.
I was like, huh?
Listen, I'm going on like the fail of the week compilation every week for my gameplay. You know? I have the playlist like almost completely done. And I swear to God, I've been cooked more times than a rotisserie chicken in a supermarket. Like, I hate to put it that way, but it is what it is. I was cooked more times than Biscuit was cooked in the oven. You know, extra brown. We're not gonna repeat what Light just said, but Storm, you be bouncing.
Yes, sir. You already
Yes,
know what it is.
sir. As now we're waiting for the bands. Where is Rico with that 5-minute timer, dog? We timing me,
What do we have?
but we need a timer here. Let's go. Chop chop. And I don't mean chop the dog from GTA. I mean chop chop. We're banning Ram Ranch.
That's fair. That
We're not
was
seeing the
definitely a
18
problem.
naked cowboys at Ram Ranch. We're not seeing the 18 naked cowboys at Ram Ranch. That sucks. What do you think of that ban?
Yeah.
I think that limits Andrew a bit.
It was definitely rough for them on that last map, and especially when this is such a common brawl map, I can super respect that. Plus, it's the only brawl tank Andrew really plays, as far as I know, unless he decides to pull out the Junker Queen.
It's time that Andrew locked in and pulled out my goat, the glorious.
Never happening.
The bald, not Dr. Phil. I mean the glorious Reinhardt, baby. We need a Reinhardt battle, baby. This is Scrim Bro. We need Andrew to lock in on that Reinhardt. Let's go. No more Junker Queen shenanigans. Hell, even pull out a Mauga, I guess. Even though you nasty for that. And I'm looking at you, Nashville, you stinky
13 hours.
Melly folks. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to ever play Nashville again, dog.
Dude, that team is terrifying.
I was so happy I didn't have to see Saucepan's mug. I was so happy to not see Tracer erase May.
We got an Ana ban.
We got
Vancouver,
an Ana ban.
But yeah, I was confused as to how they didn't make playoffs, because they definitely felt like a playoff team, especially towards the end of the season.
Let me just address the J Sweats real fast. Listen, when they pick their bands, I'll stop yapping. But until then, I'm yapping. I can't help that they're taking a year and a day and then some. So this is how freaking Cake the Bake felt last night, dog.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm baking in the sun right now. I feel like I'm in Sidney Poitier's a raisin in the sun right now. I'm overcooked.
Well, you better get traveling to the UK, because that's where we're going. Land of tea and crumpets, biscuits and toast. Biscuits and toast.
You mean this is where
beans
Biscuit is from?
toast.
No wonder why he smells. We got government crises here too, you know. We got
we got a lot of stuff in
we got a lot of stuff here. I mean, we got Boris Johnson. That's a nightmare. Just
I don't know if I'd say that's a great thing. I'll be honest with you.
We can't get political. We can't get political. But you know what? Tell me I don't see.
England.
Tell me I do not see a Winton on Andrew's end.
Winston.
Okay, we're going Diva.
Okay, he's on the Diva.
Am I schizo, or they have an identity crisis, just like that one movie?
I think it's just a troll to casters. I think they just sit there and swap in the spawn room just to mess with the casters. That's my conspiracy theory.
Listen. You know, you've got a lot of conspiracy theories. You know what? Doge is the most honorable man in this lobby. God bless you, Doge.
We are on the Reinhardt.
At least there's no Bastion. I'm looking at you. There's no Bastion.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see a Bastion come out at some point in this match.
I have a hate for you, Buns. And now, why is I'm not even gonna question why Mort is over there. Okay, Doge. They gave up a lot of space here. You don't want to give up statue control too easily unless you have a plan, or unless you're taking the poke angles on them. I do like the control of Hotel. Shield going down on Doge early though. If they're gonna set up a dive, they have to do it quick. Ooh, Light going low.
In the background.
China #1. China going down. Andrew low. Andrew out of Mac. And it looks like this is gonna be a smooth cleanup for the Mauians. And Mensa's down.
This brawl is cooking. This brawl setup is cooking for Maui right now.
When you let Mr. Spade 007 cook, you let... Oh my gosh, here we go. You know, where's the honor anymore, man?
I mean, I told you.
What happened to my funny Scrims Row games where we played like May the whole time, you know? I'll take a May. But instead Mauga, not that guy. Proving why he's not that guy.
Dojemeister manages to get out without taking too much damage to that turret bastion.
Listen, you could see the red flood coming in here. The wall, the Great Wall is out. Mr. Spade 007 going low. Doge is down. And look at Andrew. This is smart right here. Sucking up the healing like a Hoover vacuum, baby.
Yes, sir.
Zooming like a NASCAR. Ka-chow.
Important to note, Dojemeister does have Shatter, and we do have a window also on the side of Maui, but we do have a lot of ults coming up.
We have a lot of outs on Maui's end, but take a look at Andrew's bomb, baby. We got the great bomb coming out, but it gets nobody. I don't know why we use that there. That was a play. And now Andrew's demeched. And now you don't have that second life. And now you're dead. GG easy. Anyway.
So only one ult on the side of Maui. For one ult, we've got a trade.
It's one ult against 4. This is going to be very tough. And now Mort looking for the boop. Now Mort is what you call a rat. This is rat behavior right now. He's going to be looking for those boops. He's going to be looking to beat his team in. And, you know, running to double speed here. Oh, and the shadow.
Oh, what a block.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, and the
Ajax.
Oh, no.
But Mr. Spade trying to clean up. Mr. Spade about to get cooked. Mr. Spade is one. Can somebody go cook Mr. Spade? Come on. Kill that man. Kill that secret agent. There we go. And now... And now we have the day-old crisis. Calaho's still on the point. Calaho somehow cooks Chelsea.
Yeah, got his one on the exit, but that was really unfortunate for Vancouver. They just used 3 ults. Meanwhile, Maui,
well, you know,
or Vancouver only committed 2.
I wouldn't say it's unfortunate. I mean, they do have the ult economy in this matchup right now. And now Doge just needs to play the Zarya here, I think. That shield is just getting bursted.
Yeah, he needs to.
Doge is getting cleaned up like a Swiffer wet jet right now. Oh, and now the charge to Narnia!
Oh, he pins in!
Oh.
Got them big cojones.
Doge?
And, he
Doge
lives?
Is low. That guy hit the blade. But my nephew is dead. Long live my nephew. Another bomb coming out. I don't know why we're using that bomb like that. Typically, you see it used as a second life, but cool.
Oh.
Cool, you're not a very cool individual right now. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah, that's rough.
I think you need, if you're Doge, whip out the Sigma right now. Whip out the Sigma mail. That's the wrong one, Doge. That's the wrong one. I just, right now,
Hold on. I didn't miss that. Cool messed up his bomb jump. Didn't miss that. Just want to point that out.
Why are you
He's
noticing
trying to get the high ground, mess it up.
Let the woman breathe, okay? Let the woman breathe. We at United Rogue, we support equal rights in this household. Anyway.
Which means I'm going to be cooking everybody. Don't even worry about it.
What you need to be doing is cooking your own gameplay after that cooking I gave you last night. Anyway.
We got a window out from Calo.
Doge has got that charge. Chelsea's... Uh-oh.
Oh, Cool's cooking up,
This is what I'm talking about. Cool is... Not cool. You see, you got me confused right now. You got me schizo. Doge is going to get cooked right now. He is just getting bursted down by that Bastion. The Bastion is the biggest issue right now for Vancouver.
And her Bastion's definitely one of her more comfortable picks here, too.
That's a stagger.
Oh, no. We do have... Wow, we have no ults actually up on the side of Vancouver.
60 seconds are on the clock. We need to do something. We do need to do something now. Yeah, Andrew is not the problem right now. It is light. And it's that DPS line for Vancouver. And now Andrew's going to get bursted down if they stay there. Getting out of there. The freeze is out.
Yeah, that feels like a zoner, though.
Mr. Freeze gets nobody, but it zones. And Cool is separated.
And Mort does
fall. I'm sorry. Doge is separated, still in that upstairs alley. Trying to get the telly to get it.
Really
oh, listen, I don't care about Big. I don't care about Doge and how they're going to get out of this right now. Doge is cooked.
Yeah. As soon as Light went up there, it was wrapped.
This is not what I expected here tonight. And now
I feel like we've seen this a lot.
The wall is out.
Teams
the
struggle
great
to push
wall.
past the second point.
Kitsune going.
Here comes a rush.
Oh, that Kitsune's big.
Pop.
That's a proactive Kitsune right
Snow
there.
cones.
The Kalaho is down. The Kalaho is down. The bomb, the great bomb, is down. There's still one on the point. Mordecus Supreme. Mordecus is
Mort's being annoying.
Rick and Morty
Oh,
not seeing the light of day. They're getting canceled on this sitcom.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like this has been a pretty common theme in these matches. Is the teams on King's Row?
They need to.
I'd say about 90% of the time, 80% of the time, just struggle to get past that second point. They get right up next to it, and then they just struggle to push it up.
Well, here's the thing: you're playing into that choke. You don't want to play into that choke. You want to at least try and. If you're on defense, you want to take the angles to cut off the other team's ability to pass through that choke. Or you could do what Vancouver's doing and just pressure them out with poke. I mean, this is some hokey pokey type stuff right here.
Yeah, Light's been cooking up on this May, as he has been all season. To be fair,
is what you call a rat. I'm sorry, what?
Wrecking Ball?
Hamster?
Huh?
In the year of our Lord 2025 in Emerald?
Oh, he's going up. I think he's sicking this. Wait a minute.
This. I have never been so ashamed in my life.
Yeah, this is not.
Can I sign out? You're casting on your own next time. I don't want to do this. This
is
crazy.
This?
I have never seen Andrew whip out a hamster. Biscuit, I'm looking at you. You played with this guy.
No.
Never mind. It was a troll, guys.
It was a troll. I wanted to see the Andrew hamster.
I kind of want to see it now too, but of course, throwing, bubble going out early for Doge. The Great Wall is out. But you have to wonder what the mobility. Oh, that guy is low.
Oh,
my nephew overextended. The May getting pushed. The wall is out. Andrew's demacked. This is a good trade if they can get it. Wait a minute. They're looking to stuff the room, it looks like. They're going to stuff the room. Bagel low. Bagel and Cryo. We're going to stuff the room like Betty Crocker or no? No, we're not. We're not stuffing Betty Crocker.
Yeah.
And now Light.
That wall was questionable.
Light Yagami is down for the count and Cool. Miss Cool is being sent off to the spawn room gates.
Yeah, it was a rough stagger. They get back quick, though. They did get a tick off of that, to be fair.
They just have to take the angle to find a way in. Here's the thing. They're just going to push this aggressive. They're going to push Andrew with this wall. I think this is smart strategy if and only if you can get Andrew behind that wall. But, of course, you have to worry about Doge blowing up. One overextend and Doge is done. And that's Immortality Field coming out early, and Cool is dead.
Really early.
The wall down.
And they get Light, too. No DPS.
I honestly, if I'm Andrew, I'm getting off of this Diva. I don't think the Diva's
it's not working here. But who do you swap to? Because, like, he's only really played 2 times.
I'm telling you, whip out the big hammer man or the JQ. I mean, the JQ would be perfect here.
The JQ, actually. I would like to see the JQ.
The wall is out again. Andrew's just going to keep getting walled. This map far from over. Light Yagami getting in the Death Note again. Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. The Great Awakening.
Oh,
Andrew
but that
picking
guy
up that guy. Mensa. Oh, the grab is out.
And we're all pressing ultimate.
That was a very expensive fight, though. Why are we all hitting Q?
Well,
you know what?
Maui just used 4 ults.
When in doubt, hit Q. Simple as that.
I guess. But now Vancouver's looking really scary with 4 ultis up here.
Oh, baby. We have a triple. Andrew going low. The bomb is out. Obama is out.
Oh, and they don't manage to get the pick on Andrew. He was low.
They're leaving Doge alone in that backline. That is bad. Light needs to turn around. The object pertinence is not there. Vancouver they have to find their way in. The freeze is out. That's a big freeze. That's a big freeze. That's Mr. Freeze right there. Bagel might be cooked here. Bagel's not cooked, but they get
bubble.
that guy. The nephew is dead. They're down 1.
And
Tahoe is dead.
turret.
Doge is dead. This is going to be a cleanup now. This is going to be cleaner than Mr. Clean right here. They're going to clean him up like palm of soap in a household. Mr. Spade 007.
But all things considered, a pretty good hold. They held them down to less than a minute on that point.
It was a smart hold, but they're still pushing.
Yeah, they're going in.
Like an
Andrew
episode of
really
Revenge
low.
of the Sith right here.
Andrew has another bomb.
Palpatine is pushing. The Great Wall coming up. That guy running the counter Bastion. I don't think that's a bad idea. Bastion v. Bastion.
I definitely like the pick here.
The bomb is out! The bomb got the immortality field out. I don't like Andrew's bomb usage here. It's really bothering me.
Yeah, it's been interesting, to say the least. Oh, but that guy falls.
It's kind of like your bomb
him on
usage.
his ulti.
Uh-oh. They're down 2. They're down 3.
Down 3.
They're pushing this hard.
They're falling low. I mean, they're
like
probably thinking if they can get the staggers here,
they're
they can just win it
this.
here. But Bagel doesn't fall and has a crucial.
I don't know why
blizzard.
they don't push that. Mortar's running low. Uh-oh, they dropped the Ray.
Yeah, here
The
they go. They want to win right here. 3. Are they going to get a touch? They're not going to touch.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, yeah. With all those ultis.
We're 2-0.
They just couldn't decide when to go in. Yeah, we're 2-0 here.
I believe in my Hawaiian goats. I don't know what's going on here. I believe in my Hawaiian goats right now, okay? I think
they can do it for sure.
They've been super close. This is going to be a comeback of a century. This has to be the comeback of a century.
It's
close, but
for sure.
Vancouver's... I don't know how to describe it. Vancouver's defense was the nastiest I've ever seen.
Yeah, on that second point, it was just
on that second point, the way they were holding them down, like a kid being force-fed to eat vegetables. It's I mean, listen, kids hate vegetables. It's the truth. I mean, me personally, my mom beat my ass to eat my vegetables. I don't know.
I mean,
anyway,
hey man, we were all there at one point. I feel like didn't want to eat our veggies.
I mean, I agree. Put Storm on it every week.
Yeah, our streamer just said
put me on there every week.
We need to get that going.
Listen, I'm getting host fail of the week every week. I mean, I don't know why y'all put me on the damn host. I keep telling y'all.
Yeah, it was definitely an adventure.
But no, you know, everybody's. Oh, we're going to East Barranca.
Oh, interesting.
Meow.
I mean, they definitely like that rush. So, and Esperanza is a map where you can play.
And we're
well.
swapping Mordekaiser Supreme and Recoil, baby. The Malinator 9000 is coming in.
The girls are girling.
The girls are girling. We gotta. You know what's crazy when you think about it? Every team this season has a girl on it.
Do they? Wait.
At least an Emerald. Think about it. Maui's got a girl.
Actually, you're not.
Vancouver's got a girl. Pitt's got Kamani. That's a girl.
It's got Kamani. Yeah.
Let me think. Nashville's got Piper and Tracer Racer. Hold on, I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. Let me think. Am I missing a team?
Yap.
Am I missing a team? I know I'm missing a team.
Montreal has Guna.
Montreal? Oh, I knew I was forgetting about the Canadians. They got Guna. I hope I said their name right. Is it Guna?
It's Guna.
I feel dirty saying Guna. Like Goon. We got
most normal uncast of all
and
time.
Mensa and Chelsea. That's 3 girls right there. We got girl gaming alive in Emerald.
We have all the girls are girling.
All the girls are girling this season. We got Nick K with a K for NYI.
We've got Crystal.
I mean, I guess we can count Jack because he kind of goes off like a girl sometimes.
Yo.
Sorry, Dragon Master, and to the ladies. I mean,
yo, we need to get our fans in, bro. Come on, we can't keep going like this.
Listen, I'm just yapping to fill the time. That's my job, to yap.
Jack's in the chat too.
Listen, I roast Jack. This is what I do for a living. I get paid good money to do this. Well, you know, Mensa, you're just a goated support. That's it. That's my TED Talk. Thanks for coming. Kalaho is a great support too.
There's not much more to say.
Mal is a great support. Mordecai Supreme is throwing. I mean, what else do you want me to say?
Light's been serving up snow cones.
Lightning. I'm not going to say that comment. Light needs to get off the May. If I'm Maui, I'm banning the May. Force them on the Tracer or something.
I agree. I think that
Light is a big dog, big homie. Homie is a lion. He's the predator and the prey that is hiding.
I think chat's always unruly.
I hope I'm making chat crack up, the Twitch chat at least. I don't really care about these viewers. We're banning the diva. Well, speaking about the girls gaming, I guess the diva ain't gaming.
Yeah, so it looks like Andrew's going to be forced onto either the Ram or the Junker Queen. I hope we see the Junker Queen.
Honestly, I want to see some Ram Ranch. Personally.
I mean...
Who's got the Twitch chat open? What are they saying in there? Because I don't ever check there. Are they cracking up? Am I getting some LMAOs? Oh, man. I blame Storm. This is a Storm diff.
What?
You know, when I have Biscuit, it's like the maidenless, the young and the maidenless. That's the perfect casting crew. But when I have you, I don't know what to call you. Do I call you Stormy Daniels and Donald Trump? I mean,
Yo, Unk is off the chains, bro. He's off his meds. We gotta get him.
They keep calling me back to cast. It looks like everybody's ready to go. Look, they keep calling me back to cast. I don't know what you want me to do. I didn't even fill out the availability this week. I always said put me in as a last-minute option. They keep summoning me back like a Blue Eyes White Dragon in Kaiba's hand, even though he draws it every
even banned, bro. I missed it. I can't believe this.
The Sojourn. I mean, target ban on Mr. Spade. Get him out of here. Hey, that secret agent needs to get going. And as my nephew, that guy said, hippity hoppity, get the fuck off of my property. You know what? A little cursing will not kill nobody. Higher ups, my lord and saviors, I promise you, it'll be all right.
Andrew Monkey? Winton? Oh. Bro, okay. If Andrew hovers ball here, if Andrew hovers ball and swaps again, I'm going to be so angry.
You know what? You make me angry, so I'm alright. Oh, we got the Sigma now.
No! Wait, Sigma?
We got a Junker Queen.
There she is. There's the Junker
Andrew
Queen.
playing musical chairs with us tonight.
Yes, this guy's trolling.
Musical swaps. Listen,
bits. Wait,
listen, Tracer Eraser, stop throwing my gamba. Here we go. We might be going to game 5. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, Mr. Spade 007 taking a high ground early. And now it's going to see who can play this angle the best right now in this first fight. As the
falls really low, though.
Mr. Spade getting called out like Monty Python. And the Holy Grail, Andrew going low. Andrew overextended. Andrew's dead. And
Bagel
now
gets
just rezzed him. Like an angel from the sky.
That was a big ante coming out from Colorado.
Listen, now that they got Malin, it's going to be a lot more of an interesting game. I think.
That Mercy's definitely
And I
gonna
ain't
throw
calling
a
her
wrench in
recoil. I'm calling her Mao.
things.
Because
Uh-oh.
that's what I know her as.
That guy
Talking about you
was
gonna
in a little
join
bit
the
of a
watch
sticky
party.
situation.
You here. Anyway, I'm supposed to be at a watch party right now. Anyway, getting back to the game, Mr. Spade 007 always the first to get called out, and that's 2 picks down. 3 picks down. Who is gaming? The girls are gaming. Doge going low. And Doge is seeing the spawn room doors.
Yeah, Andrew just hit a fat knife on recoil, pulled her back, and was able to finish the kill.
Look. I don't care. We're here to call a game. There's gonna be a competitive matchup. I need you to lock in, Storm. We gotta make at least 10,000.
Everybody's revealed.
We gotta make at least 10,000 on the Ashton Ross hours. And now Doge going low. Never mind. Your memes are a little outdated. I think Doge, both bubbles are down. The wall is out. Doge is gonna die. Kitsune's out. That's a proactive Kitsune. They're coming in. They're playing it hot. They're playing it heavy. They're kissing them on their hot mouth, and they're feeling romantical. As now Andrew going up top, looking for that guy. Is he gonna be that guy and survive? Yes, he is. But the Mercy's still in there. The Mercy's out though. Andrew's gotta play this a little more cautious though. You don't mess with Doge. You don't play these games with Doge. Because once Doge gets going, it's not very romantical. The Great Wall is out. Pull in. And now the rush. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. That's a big trade. I'll take that trade any day of the week. But the red's coming out. That guy going down. Andrew's more cooked than an easy bake oven in a grocery store. It ain't getting sold. And now that grab is online for Maui. If you're Maui, what are you doing here, Storm? No fooling, Sherlock. I mean, how you want to use the grab. Wait a minute. Doge going low early. Doge has won. Never mind. I lied. Never mind. I didn't lie. Chat, I'm cooking. Doge is dead. Mal is dead. And now this fight is all over the place. They need to like get back together and play together. Mr. Spade 007 on that Genji and is won. It's Mensa versus 007. And Mensa cooked him. But that point is still moving. Storm, you're awfully silent. You okay, buddy? I guess I'm casting by myself. Here we go.
I did not realize I was muted.
Yeah.
I'm so
You know what? You're throwing. You're genuinely throwing. How do you manage that on a live stream? You're the first failed of the week on the casters.
New mic.
I got you. I'm writing a script for you right now. I got you on my death note, yo.
Mensa's cooking
anyway,
up.
Dragon coming out the zone. The point is being moved. Here we go. The grab is out.
Here comes the grab blade.
Here comes the blade. And Doge is low. The only one to note is Mensa moving that point. Is Mr. Spade about to get cooked again? Okay, Mr. Spade got his ones. That's my goat right there. Mr. Spade 007.
That point moving.
But the point is still moving. That
point is still moving.
They're moving this point. Here we go. Mr. Spade is dead.
Suzu has a TP.
Come on, Mr. Spade. Lock in. Mr. Spade, lock in. The Kitsune coming out. Uh-oh. The res is coming in.
Bubble.
The dirty bubble coming out.
Andrew at 100 charge. That's a huge anti, but...
This is bad. This is really bad. They're pushing this. They're going hard. They're going fast. They're going heavy. What?
Our streamer's wildin'.
What?
That guy falls.
Your mom?
Again, it's
hell no. Anyway, that guy is dead. The Kalaho is low. Oh, Doge is going down.
Cool domed Kalaho.
That guy is going out.
They traded for Mensa though.
My nephew is dead. Not my nephew. The point is, they're about to full push. The
Are we
freeze
gonna
is
see a
going
full
out.
push?
I think we're gonna
Here
see a
comes a
full
big
push.
freeze.
What
Bagel
the
goes
hell?
in.
Oh hell no!
They're just
I think we're gonna get a run.
fighting.
Oh wait,
Here
the
comes a
nano's
nano
out. The
Genji.
nano's stabilized. Oh, I don't think we're getting the full push.
Oh,
The dream is dead.
that was a big res from recoil.
That's all you've noticed from that fight.
Dude, there was so much
They
going on
dropped
that fight.
3
Everything was happening.
You need to catch up, and I don't mean
It
catch
felt
up.
like
I mean
it felt like
catch
that
up.
fight went on for forever.
Well, you know what, Storm? You are a certified thrower.
We do.
That's why you my first round draft pick next season.
we have.
Here we go.
Here
the
comes the
Queen
Queen ult.
Oh, Kalaho is gonna be Kalaho'd in a minute, and they're down. Somebody call that hoe, cause they ain't getting a tip. Anyway, they're pushing in. Mr. Spade 007 might be cooked here in a second. The wall is out. They're shouting. They're gonna scream and shout and let it all out. And now they're pushing. You see, this is the problem with Vancouver. Once they get that momentum, it's very hard to stop them.
Yeah, you can't. It's real tough. It's
real tough. It's real heavy. That guy is going low.
Oh,
my nephew is dead.
Danger on his head.
I told my
big
nephew,
axe.
Oh, they got the res, but they trade a Kalaho in the process, and the dragon comes out.
Oh, cool!
And
Dragon
that guy is low. This might be Jover. This is Jover.
I think it is.
That's Jover. And we're getting Vancouver NYI in the finale.
2 3-0s in both of the first round playoff matches.
What the heck?
And cool.
I didn't expect this game going like this. I think Tracer Eraser jinxed us.
Yeah, I think it is the dragon.
You know what? Tracer Eraser through, and they're not even in this matchup. I don't even know how that's possible. But Storm, I'm in shock.
Yeah, it definitely did not go how I was expecting either. I thought we were going to see this get pushed.
I was expecting a 2-2.
Or something like that. But
yeah. I mean,
Vancouver just managed to lock in and keep it clean the whole way through, pretty much.
They kept it clean. They kept it fast, and they were in and out, just like the burger joint. But
yes,
I guess we should wrap it up now. This has been your GOAT and mine, Mr. Goat Apart. This has been Stormy Daniels, and yes, we'll see you next time on another edition of Stormy Nights, baby. Let's go. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.